This is a story called Hope's Song. Hope is a 15-year-old girl who has been sent to live with her Auntie Anne and Uncle Steve after their parents died in a car accident. She has a huge passion for music and she writes songs, sings and plays the piano and the guitar all the time. However, her Uncle Steve is against everything she does and he hates her singing and playing the piano and the guitar all the time. Hope is desperately unhappy and she hates living with her auntie and uncle, and she hates her new school because some of the other girls are really mean to her. One day at school, Hope goes into the music hall and sits at the piano and plays and sings a song that she had written a few days earlier. She didn't realise that a boy had been stood there listening to her sing. He told her that she was amazing and that she should keep practising. She thanked him and they both walked to their next class together, and after school they walked home together. It turned out that the boy, who was called Shane, only lived around the corner from her, and they walked home together almost every day. One morning, as she was about to go to school, Hope spotted an old lady struggling to get down her garden steps to get to her mailbox, which was at the end of her drive, and she runs over to help her. The old lady tells her that she's very kind, and Hope tells her that she doesn't mind helping her. From that day on, she helped her as much as she possibly could. The next day, Hope was walking through the local park when she spotted a young girl about her age going through the bins looking for food, and she knew that she had to help her. Straight away she went home and told Anne about the girl, and she allowed her to take as much food as she liked to give to the girl. When Hope goes back to the park, she knows the girl's there somewhere, but she can't find her. So she leaves the food on a bench for her with a note saying, "Be strong, there is hope out there." Hope practices her singing as often as possible. One day she walks into the school music hall and starts playing the piano and singing. Little does she know that there's already people in there for music group until they give her a round of applause. The group tell her that she should join their music group because they really could use her and her talent. Without hesitation, Hope agreed, and she was really excited. During practice one day, one of the group members tells Hope that they want to put on a concert and asked her if she would be interested in taking part, and she said yes straight away. One night, Hope's Uncle Shane came home extremely drunk, and him and Hope had a huge argument, and he told her to get out of his house. Hope grabbed her backpack and ran out of the house in tears. Her Auntie Anne shouted for her to come back, but she just kept running. That night, as she was walking through the streets, Hope came across the homeless girl she'd been leaving food for sitting on the bench, crying. Hope sat next to the girl and asked her what her name was and why she was crying. The girl said that her name was Trinity and that her dad had kicked her out because she was pregnant, even though she was only 15 years old. What Trinity didn't realise was that her dad felt really bad about how he treated her, and he was driving around looking for her and Hope's Auntie Anne. Hope's Auntie Anne was looking for her too. Both girls were found safe and sound, and Trinity's dad apologised to her for the way he treated her, and he promised he would support her from that day on. Anne explained to Hope why Steve was so horrible to her. It turned out that Anne and Steve had a daughter who was born a few days before Hope, but had died shortly after birth. Steve apologised to Hope, and after that they got on really well, and he even encouraged her to keep singing and practising her music. On the night of the school concert, Steve, Anne and some of Hope's old and new friends were there. Hope and the other group members each invited someone they knew in the audience up on the stage to sing with them. Hope invited Trinity, who was also a very talented singer. After their first concert, the music group performed in different locations and they stayed together even after they all left school and went on to do different things with their lives. The fact that they were very close friends helped them to stay together as a group. The end. Thank you. Stay safe, everyone.